When there is a new property or the property that for a long time on the market and we don't get any leads, calls, a need to specific action to somehow refresh the memory of the people who ever saw this property or to somehow bring it to the new audiences, then we do flyers.
As a real estate agent, I can show luxury houses in Girzlea Pituach for my clients. But on the other hand, I can walk on the streets putting flyers with my property to mailboxes.
So I prepare it, we print it, and I bring it to the agent or maybe to the interns that work at the same time in the office, because not a lot of people use this strategy anymore. And when you open your mailbox, you're probably going to see their electricity bill, and if there's going to be a nice design flyer.
It works. This is a very old-fashioned way of marketing, but in my practice, it works. It helps to sell property or to find clients.
Вообще надо, чтобы я так держала?
Let's talk about Tel Aviv. It's the lifestyle, it's a vibrant city, it's amazing beaches, all the way from South Yafo to north to the border with Herzliya. You feel like in vacation all the time.
Everything is nearby, no crime, young people, older people, lots of dogs, lots of good sunshine, and good food all around.
I feel like the reason why the world, and not just Israel, love Tel Aviv is because they feel welcomed. You can be in Tel Aviv Jewish, Muslim, Christian, political opinion to the right or to the left. There's a room for everyone, everyone's accepted.
You can be with pink hair, you can be without hair, and people don't look at you like you're crazy.
You can be free to be whoever you want to be. Or you can go to a restaurant in Tel Aviv, one gentleman in a jacket and tie, and another guy sitting next to him at a different table in shorts and t-shirts. It's a very open society in the sense that feel free to do what you like as long as you're not hurting anybody else.
You have the Middle Eastern charm, you have a very European vibe sometimes here.
What's amazing about Tel Aviv is whatever type of person you are, the city has. If you're a night goer and you want to find all the best bars and all the best nightclubs, everything is open all the time. I don't think there's a city in the world that has so many people running and walking and working out all hours of the day and all hours of the evening as well. So overall, that's what makes the city so attractive, and that's why so many people come here.
I love Tel Aviv for the energy. The city is full of energy.
I love the weather, I love the beach, I love the atmosphere, I love the people.
It took me a long time to get in love with Tel Aviv, a few years to be honest, but now it's absolutely love. Because now I understand the mentality, now I understand how it's organized and everything, and I'm in love with Tel Aviv.
We like to go sometimes into the sea and see the Tel Aviv view from more west, so looking east into the city. If you're in Tel Aviv, you walk in the street, you can literally know the difference between a street that has public transportation and lifestyle and people walking. If you just close your eyes and listen to the sounds of the city, you hear it. It's a city. We're in the sea. You can see the city from the side, and literally there's peace. You can hear the waves. It's just peaceful, and you remember this is what it's all about. Just look at Tel Aviv and say, wow, this is what it's all about. This is what everyone loves about it. Sorry. This is actually a good call. This is an owner. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Have a good weekend?
Thank God. You know.
Thank God. Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem. Yom yom.
Yeah.
What's up?
Listen, about Bat Yam.
Yeah.
So we're basically getting feedback that we're a little bit chaim beseret for 4.5 because the two main reasons is the kitchen and being a parter tachton underground. My question to you, how much do you want us to keep being aggressive for 4.5, or should we drop it?
I mean, not as critical for me. 4 is fine.
Okay, I just spoke to Bat Yam owner.
Okay.
Let's drop the price to market everywhere. Good, how are you? Baruch Hashem. I wanted to update you about Joe. We had a good connection and a good meeting. We were supposed to see a nice penthouse for way over his budget, 46 million. Zeo.
Amazing.
Yeah, Jeff Marks is supposed to come to my office either this Sunday or the following Sunday, whenever he's in Israel. Just spoke to Nick again, and he approved moving forward as we agreed, dropping the price. And should we do it 6.48? What do you think?
I think 6.5, because if you do 6.5, then you also include the people that have budgets 6.5 plus.
Interesting. All right, good. That's a good point. Agents sometimes forget that the number one lead generator, and in the end of the day, what translates into a commission is the cold calls and getting those owners who are in the beginning of the process and talking to them and viewing the property, advising on marketing, and in the end of the day, representing them and selling as a listing agent.
And up until that happens, you can invest thousands of shekels and many, many, many hours for not a guaranteed sale or not a guaranteed deal. So sometimes you can really believe that you're gonna sell something or you're gonna find something for a client, and then last minute it gets sold by someone else, or they found something else through another agent. I didn't want to call it the dark side of the industry, but that's the more frustrating side of the industry for sure.
I sometimes feel that if you come into a lawyer's office or a doctor's office and you ask for an advice or an opinion and they give it, it's kind of like, well, that's golden. But you can leave a brokerage office and tell them XYZ about a property, and they'll not take it at face value. They'll go maybe through another agent, look at the property, come back and say, you were right.
And a lot of disappointment always, because even when they like it, then you need to start working on it. See if we agree on the price, on the terms, timing, many things. And then you have the lawyer looking into the legal things and say, oh, this is not okay, this should be corrected. And then you think there's a deal, and at the last minute it can fall for nothing, for stupid things sometimes. So yeah, it's always up and down in this business.
Main tip or my main method is to be honest, to be friendly, to be open, and to be ready to find compromises all the time, because it's a huge part of the work as a real estate agent. You always have to find compromises. You always have to find decisions to make people happy.
We had a really sweet couple from Colorado who bought their dream property on Gordon Street. Every time they came to Israel, every few couple of months, showed them a few places. None of them were the perfect match because of the size and the location, and it didn't have the sea view. We connected them with a designer that basically brought their taste into the apartment. They changed around the whole layout so they have a sea view from sitting down on the couch in the living room. We help them with management of the place, if it's to fix small issues in the property, in the building. And this is exactly, an example of how I meant that clients really connect to Dan and his service, not just for showing them a property, but taking it all the step forward and staying in touch with them, even years after they buy the property.